A retired couple from Calgary has a story they didn't think they'd be alive to tell. They were on a sailing trip in Honduras when they were attacked by pirates who left them stranded in the jungle. Teresa Tang has been looking into this real-life case of survivor. Teresa?
Well, this may look like your average vacation photo, but it really isn't. No, this is retired couple Loretta Reinhold and Andy Wassinger, and they spend their winters in Mexico. And 2 weeks ago, it started off innocently enough. They wanted to learn how to sail, so they arranged with an American captain to head out onto the waters with him and his yacht. They were planning on going from Belize to Honduras, but on March 27th, that's when things took a turn. The weather was bad, and they ended up stranded on the boat in the middle of the ocean for a night. And the day after, a sailboat was approaching them, and they saw 4 men on this boat holding a jerry can. The captain said, "No, we don't have any gasoline." But that's when these 4 men, armed with guns and knives, they hopped on board. They demanded money. Reinhold even says one of them grabbed her hair and put a knife to her throat. They say it was absolutely terrifying.
I knew we had to comply with the pirates and not be heroes, and they ordered us to stay down on deck, and we stayed pretty calm, I think, for the situation.
We were scared to death for our lives, but mostly we were afraid that they would also kidnap us.
The pirates then gained control of their ship. They steered it towards a nearby shoreline at a deserted beach. They demanded the trio stay inside while they pillaged. Ian, they destroyed all the electronics. They tore the sail line, but thankfully they did leave this group alone afterwards.
So 4 days they ended up being stranded in the jungle.
Yeah.
How did they get rescued?
Well, they survived on cheese. They rationed peanut butter they had, and this is where they initially set up camp. But they explored the area, and they ended up over here, which is where they found a hiking trail, and using good old sticks, they created an SOS message, and campers that happened to be there, they found them. And Ian, the Honduran government, they actually paid for flights back to Mexico, which is where the couple is recovering right now.
And a terrible ordeal for them. Somewhere out there is a boatload of pirates, but no special warning to travelers from Honduras.
No, the travel website through the Government of Canada, they don't tell Canadians not to head to Honduras, but there is the caution, the warning, just saying if you are going there, please exercise extreme caution. They say it is common for violent crime to occur. It is common for any attacks on vessels to occur. So there is no outright request saying don't go there. As for this case in particular, consular services are involved, and they say they're working with local authorities to get more details.
All right, thank you very much, Teresa.